The Premier League is back. Guess who's back? The Premier League is back, and it's so good to be finally covering English Premier League football once again. And well, to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to this season. It's actually been quite an exciting transfer market over the summer, and now we're back. I'm really been looking forward to this for a good few months now. And you know what? It's good to be back. We're back. We've returned. The Premier League is here again. Hello DKV, good to see you. Good to see Job FC's the stadium. Is it on the up? You were talking about it the other night on Tuesday, so I assume it's going well. Right, I need to get loop deck up. Why isn't my loop deck up? Because this is not. Right, I might not have loop deck today. That's a bit annoying. Right, that's really odd. Because normally I have it and I can. I've already done it. What? Okay, that's really strange. Normally I can open loop deck and I might require a computer restart. All right, we're gonna be stuck. Give us the Job FC update then. So tonight it is going to be a bit like this. I think all evening long. So you're gonna the camera on me. We'll be watching Liverpool versus Bournemouth, the first Premier League game of the season, Friday night. Also, that's one thing I haven't mentioned. The fantasy football this year. Thank you to everyone who's come and joined the league. By the way, we're going to review some of the team names. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a link in the chat now. So if you are wanting to join, the Westie TV one. This is the link you'll need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it at the top. So you'll be able to go and join the league through there. The code for this year is Echo 0 Zulu 5 Quebec 4. So that's the one you will that's the hot dong stand. It's a spelling mistake, leave it it. Right. I've also been asked about a few things. So the FBC League's also up, apparently. The FBC, that's the FBC 5 League. We'll go through some of the team names in there. But this year, okay, I've decided to go for a team which is... Why do I not have loop deck? Because this is really annoying me. Program file location. Okay, let me hang on a minute. Can I not open up loop deck? This has really pissed me off. Where is it? Otherwise, it's just going to be me and my face all evening. I don't really want to have my face on all evening. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be stuck. Unless I just do it normally. Can I... Can I not just capture a window? That's a very good point. Can I not just capture a window? That's the point. Let me explain something, okay? Hang on a minute. This is important shit. Okay? Why is it not capturing anything? Oh, there we go. Fuck, we're back. Okay. Right. This is my team for this year. So I've gone with Alisson in goal, because obviously Liverpool, a lot of clean sheets last season, good defence ahead of them. Konate, Van Dijk, potentially Mark Guehi in as well at the end of the window. But I've gone for Saliba, Wan-Bissaka and Konsa as my back three. Bruno, Salah, Wirtz, the three goal creators and main big threats in the Premier League I think this season. Reinders, because now you get defensive contribution points. Sesko, Gyökeres and João Pedro, my front three. That's a huge risk because all three could flop. But I have faith that they'll get some goals and they'll be in like a really good stead for the season, if you like, alongside Haaland, which I think is going to be interesting. Then I've got Dubravka because it's a 4 million goalkeeper and he'll probably good to get some points and start. Caicedo, Tuanzebe and Van der Ven on the bench. So there's every good chance I think that this will work. I'm in. So that's my work league, FBC 5 this year. Let's have a look at the FBC names just very quick. So actually, am I going to leak a lot of names? I just realised I've leaked a lot of names. Right. I probably cannot do that one then. Oh, they... Oh, because it's closed off. Okay, right. Because it's closed off, we now can't look at the teams. So, forgive me on that. We're not going to look at that now. Oh, shit. I just realised. Can I please come back onto Loop Deck? It'd be really helpful if I did have Loop Deck again. See, I uninstalled it. I'm genuinely confused as to... Oh wait, I might know how to put it open it. But yeah, welcome. If you are joining us, welcome along. We are going to be watching the game tonight. You're not going to be able to watch it from here. But I know a lot of you you want to see predictions, you want to see certain things. Yes, it is there. So why am I not? Oh, this is really hard. How to open loop deck? Activate installer. To manage a launch loop deck setup, right click taskbar menu arrow. Locate, then click on loop deck. Really? This is ridiculous. I'm going to do this again. This is try repair. I will be putting on some Bournemouth colours. I don't have a Bournemouth shirt, but as a lot of you know, I am not a Liverpool fan by all the means. This is actually the first Liverpool game I've watched since their Arsenal game last season. So I haven't actually watched a proper Liverpool game in a long time. So you'll have to forgive me for that. I'm not really too well versed on Liverpool. Of course, today is also the first game in which the league football's returned, and we've not. And I think they're going to do something for Jota tonight. I have a funny feeling they're going to do something for Jota, or something was said about it, about Diogo Jota. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Right, why can't I load loop deck? This is the strangest thing I've never had. It was installed, but it probably won't come up until the evening. Okay, right, I'm just going to put everything on the... I need to pop... I can't actually run through some of the team names. I will... And we're going to do predictions as well. That's the one thing that I was going to say we were going to do is predictions. Where is the fucking... What in the fucking fuck? Where is the whole... Is Kyogo Furuhashi he was Celtic, wasn't he? Because I remember... Because Celtic have a very, very good history of just signing random Japanese players and it working really well for them. Furuhashi, I think, was one of them. They had Reo Hitate, they had Dyson Maeda as well, and that was kind of they're almost their kind of bread and butter, if that makes sense. And really good, like, in a sense, really, really good players. But Birmingham, I forgot you went to Rennes. That was one. I was kind of like, Rennes? Why is it Rennes? All I remember is in Celtic. But you know, I'm happy for. I mean, you've got Celtic. I mean, I think actually, can I talk about that? Because is it on my list? No, I can't. So that's coming up soon. You're gonna be able to watch Celtic in the Charity Cup very soon. So that's one thing that's on my list of things to do. Are we gonna get the fantasy, or are they? I think they're all like having a scramble currently at the minute. I cannot currently see anything. Yeah, so the fantasy is now blocked, so we cannot look at anything. Okay, well, it's not in the start menu, so we're just going to. For actually realistically, probably, yeah. He's an MLS player. You might say he's an MLS player, to put it that way. You know what I'm going to set up? I'm going to set up this. Is this what I'm looking for? There we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. It's back. The Liverpool bit up. What world-class left winger should we sign? Do you world-class? I mean, but my philosophy is, and I think with building career mode teams, is I like to have a team of 11 starters and then a youth team of 11. So I'll build like a proper good starting 11, and then I'll have another starting 11, but just built of just youth players like 18 to 22 or something like that. And then you've got established stars, and you've got something that you can rotate for the cups, and you've got an exciting team, if that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Right, I must put this on the fucking thing. Heck. Yeah, welcome everybody. If you are coming for Liverpool Bournemouth, you've got another hour and 20 to wait for my reaction to that game. We are going to be watching from about half an hour before, so we'll see what everyone's saying and stuff. I think it's Sky Sports tonight who are doing it, so we will see on that front. Neymar's injury prone. Sane's very injury prone too. Sadio Mane, I think, is enjoying Al-Nassr. You want to be realistic about it. For an MLS team, Neymar would probably be the good option, but he's so injury prone that you can't really do a lot, if that makes sense. We'll go through and review all the teams. I think what we're going to do, we're going to do a tier list tonight of all the teams. I'm just trying to put the link on everything, so we've got that all sorted for later. I just think this is the right link, and it's not. Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. If you are wondering as well, I've got Formula 1 on tonight as well. So the Japanese Grand Prix from Fantasy Series is coming out tonight, if you are wondering. Someone popular in Latin America, why not Esteval or something like that? Esteval would be good to get him on loan at Chelsea, from Chelsea or something. Yeah, Esteval would be a good one. Someone popular from Latin America. If you're looking for a winger, it's kind of I'm trying to think of wingers. Neymar would be good from South Latin America, but it's kind of like, do you want to go for Neymar? If that makes sense. Okay, right. I've found the tier list, ladies and gents. Oh, really? Didn't think I'd have ads on this site. Right. Screen. How does that look? Actually, yeah, that looks good. Right. We're going to start in relegation. I think we'll start in relegation just because it's... And we'll kind of work our way up. So the first team who I think will go down. You don't want to write anyone off immediately, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard not to. Dybala would be good for you, DKV, 100%. So we got Burnley. So the promoted sides, by the way, Burnley, Sunderland, and Leeds. I have a funny feeling. Burnley, I think, will go down 100%. I have Sunderland to survive. Weirdly, I have Sunderland to survive. I think Brentford will go down. So what I'll do is in order. So 18th, 19th, 20th. I think Leeds are going to go down too. I think Burnley will be relegated. I think 100% in 20th and last. Brentford 18th. I think they'll just be on the cusp against Sunderland. It'll probably go to the final day. Leeds I don't have much faith in. Now for the rest. I think Sunderland will be the first Premier League team to survive because they've got a good board. They've actually been really quite good in their signings and how they've been doing things. It's kind of tough. It's really tough to kind of predict this sort of thing because you can't really tell. I have a feeling West Ham in 16th. I think West Ham at 16th is fair. Wolves, I think 15th. Probably Wolves. Wolves, I've not really seen have a good window. West Ham neither. I don't see them improve. I've not seen them improving. 17th, 16th, 15th. Right, 14th next. I think Fulham. Weirdly, I think Fulham. I think Fulham for 14th, just because they've not had the best of seasons in recent times. They've been very mixed. Yeah, they were in the contention for a European spot last time, but I think they're in a bit of a. They've had their purple patch, and now they're on the down. What's it? Now they're on the kind of other end of it. So it's kind of I don't see them being top half this season. Bournemouth, I'm going to go 13th. I think they've lost a lot of players. Actually, I might downgrade Bournemouth a bit more. I'm going to put Bournemouth in 15th because I do not see how you've lost Kirkes, Dangu Atara today. They've lost Huijsen. They've lost most of that back four. And a lot of their attacking flow as well. And they've got a few injuries to start off the season. I don't see Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth 15th. I think that's actually fair on them. Right, now we've got 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th. Okay, perfect. Now we're up into the top 12. Now begins my controversial picks. I'm going to go Brighton in 12th. I think, yes, they were right on the cusp of Europe again last season, a bit like Fulham, but I think they might decline on this one, just because they've lost a few more players. Everton 11th. I think Everton will be good in 11th. They need a good season. They need some progress under Moyes. If Beto gets firing, and I think this was Moyes' big concern in the pre-season talk. I remember his pre-match comments before they played United. If Beto gets firing, great for Everton. But right now he's not firing in the sense that he's not getting the goals and assists that I think Moyes wants him to have. So he's stuck there. This is my first controversial one. I'm going to go Forest 12th, 11th. Thank you very much. Fuck's sake. Hello, Luke. 60 pound all holes. Oh, Jesus. Oh dear. That's dreadful. This is like an offer. That's an offer. No, never mind. Right. Right. Forest. I'm gonna put into 10th. Christ, man, that was a funny night. I couldn't believe you guys were all trying to get me on that, but no. Oh, dear. Right, Forest in 10th. I think they're going to have a decline just because of Europe. It's quite a... Teams like Forest, they come into... And it's seen across Europe, I think, in terms of... teams who have a Europa League or Conference League season will generally prioritise that competition because the money's better. And I think Forest... I wouldn't say the squad's the deepest in quality, so actually, and when you're in Europe for the first time, you have to rest and rotate. So I think Forest will struggle. 10th, I think, is the best for them. Right, who have we got left? Villa, I think, is my next one. No, actually. 12th, 11th, 10th. Newcastle next. I think Isak's actually going to go. So I think Alexander Isak will go. I think Liverpool will snap him up. Newcastle will struggle as a result because you're not going to have enough time to get a quality enough striker to get back into Newcastle to play the season, if that makes sense. I think 9th for Newcastle at the best. Champions League football, it's really weird how Newcastle's transfer strategy has been because they've not exactly been the best, the highest standard you might say. They've gone for players, but they've aimed very high, but they've not because they've got the money. But actually, they've not really been helped by PSR. So yeah, Newcastle in 9th. I think that's only fair. Villa, I think, just miss out on Europe. Actually, no. I've just realised I've just missed out Palace completely. I think Joe, Daniel, and Lucas are there rubbing their hands saying he's not picked Palace yet. He's not fucking picked Palace. No, I think actually take him out a second. Villa, I think will get Europe. I think again. They've made some smart signings, and I think they've kept their players quite well. I'm going to go Palace in 8th. I think they'll cope well with Europe. Similar to Forest, but Palace have a deeper squad. They're prepared a lot better. I like how Steve Parish has been in terms of how he's acted in the wake of the whole Conference League thing. Conference League, you play 2 less games. Actually, that's not specifically true. You play the playoff. Sorry, I lied. You play the same amount of games as Forest, but I think Palace are more well equipped to handle the demands of Europe than Forest are. But that's going to be a rivalry I cannot wait to watch. That's going to be a fiery game. When do they actually play? 24th. Okay. All right, we've got that to watch next week. So we'll probably be watching that one. Now we're going to go for Villa to get Conference League, I think, in 7th. Actually, no. Wait, we've got Spurs. Shit, I didn't see Spurs. That's tough. Actually, I'm going to be really controversial. I think Spurs for No. Oh, this is tough. I really think this is tough. The thing is as well, is that Champions League, we're not actually guaranteed that 5th place. So whatever... I think Spurs in the Conference League, so they'll be 7th. I think Villa 6th. United 5th. I think that will... the signings that I really think they can get Champions League football. Spurs, I think, will be struggling with the demands of the Champions League football. Spurs have made some smart signings. I think Frank is an experienced European coach, so in the sense of that you go into the Champions League. It's a first time thing for Thomas Frank. He's not really played against European opposition very much because of Brentford, but then again, I don't see they've got experienced players, but just not enough. I don't think in that sense. Villa. Lineups are out for that game. We'll go over the lineup in a minute. I think next will be. I'm going to go really. It might be controversial to some. Arsenal 4th. I have a funny feeling Gyökeres won't get firing. I really don't. City in 3rd for me. They're good but not great in terms of the top 4. In terms of the champion standard, Chelsea and Liverpool I think are just one step ahead. But in terms of the Premier League champions, I'm going to put Chelsea in 2nd and Liverpool to win it. I don't see after this entire window what's happened in the summer how Liverpool do not become champions and they get the 21st. It's really difficult to tell. But I think so. Burnley 20th, Leeds 19th, Brentford 18th, Sunderland to survive, West Ham, Bournemouth, Wolves, Fulham 17th to 13th, 12th to 8th, Brighton, Everton, Forest, Newcastle, Palace, Spurs, Villa, Conference League and Europa League, United, Arsenal, City, Chelsea in the Champions League. Of course, that 5th spot might not be 100% confirmed. We need to wait on the coefficient in the Champions League. And then Liverpool as well to be champions. I was going to save this actually. Can I? No. Hang on. I'm going to save this very quickly. You got Fulham relegated. Ooh. God, why is Max I'll make a save of this. And then we will see. Hope no one's showing my thing. Have we got any fantasy Premier League stuff yet? That's a very good point. Video camera again. I'm just going to see if the Premier League stuff's been actually updated yet. Okay, alright, that's not the end of the world. I think it's not the end of the world if 4 votes currently on the poll. Liverpool 75%. I think Luke gave us it said Chelsea to win. I think that's fair. I think a lot of people are thinking those 3, Liverpool, Arsenal and City, to win it, but I think Chelsea could be right in the mix this season. The thing for Chelsea is they don't have a goalkeeper. George Petrovic, Jorgensen and Sanchez are great keepers and they've proved themselves very well. The massive issue for them is that Chelsea in themselves I just seem reluctant to sign a goalkeeper, and Donnarumma would be a perfect fit for them, but I do not get why they're not straight in for Gianluigi Donnarumma. That is the weirdest thing. And also, why are fucking City going for him? I don't get the City going for him either. You've got Ederson, James Trafford, Stefan Ortega, and Scott Carson. Is he still there? I can't remember. But I don't get why would you sign Donnarumma if you had 3 good keepers already? Ortega's a good keeper in his own right, and so is Ederson, and so is UC United in 9th. So yeah, I'd take top half. After last season, I would take top half. The one thing I think that a lot of people don't forget is that we don't have Europe. You see Sunderland in the Conference League. That's a massive, massive shout. If you get that right, you're going to clip that, and we'll come back to that in in May when they qualify. That's an incredible shout. To be fair, Sunderland has spent their money. The owners have really thrown their hat in the ring in terms of the signings. I mean, some of them have been brilliant. And I think also really clever signings. Right, I'm going to just mute. I'm going to see if the stream's up. I don't think it is up. Hang on. Please don't be speaking. Right, I'm going to just mute. I'm just testing something. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Fine. No United were crying about Neves at the start of the window. Is that João Neves? I mean, yeah, I remember the rumour about João Neves. I think in terms of midfielders, I think the boat has passed. I know Balaba's said, I know they pulled out of Balaba today, which is, I think, is a huge shame. I mean, Brighton are massively. I think they've overvalued Balaba. I think he's more of a 50-60 million player, not 115, which is, and I mean 115 is a very exact number to give in a transfer market in the first place. So, if UCL gives 5 spots, maybe the Europe, yeah. The thing is, this is what, as well, I will say this now about the European places. The European places are now fucked for the next 5 years until UEFA redo the coefficients. Because the first thing is, if you have a team, like in England, an extra team, that picks up more coefficient points for that overall nation. So if you have 5 extra, if you have an extra team getting something like 10, 15 coefficient points a season, and you're getting right into the latter stage of the Champions League, actually, that's really going to affect the overall kind of UEFA coefficient. And if the teams keep getting that 5th place spot every single season, or that extra spot in the Champions League, then it's just going to be a broken system for the rest of the time. The second European spots, the other nation that gets it, yeah, it might be a bit different. You might probably bounce between Italy, Spain, and Italy, Spain, France, and Germany. I think there's the 4 that will continually get that spot. But I mean, it's such a disappointment. I think it's a really weird system that UEFA have set up for this competition, for the Champions League. I don't like the 2 spots on merit. Even if you qualified, I don't really like it, because it's such a lottery. Because a lot of clubs will just bank and go all in for it, and then there's no guarantee that you get it. What's the FPL team? I can't go on the site at the minute. It's really weird. Oh, by the way, we're back. Okay. Can I see anyone's teams? The league this year is something like about 20 people long. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's come along. I will just pop the link in the chat again. If you haven't joined the Westie TV League, you can join using this link here in the chat. It's also pinned, so you can go and have a look up at the top there. So you can go and have a look and be part of the league this year. So this year's team is looking like this at the minute. So Alisson in goal, Saliba, Wan-Bissaka, Konsa, Bruno Fernandes, Salah, Wirtz, Reinders, Sesko, Gyökeres, and João Pedro. It's probably not going to kick. It's probably going to be a bit difficult on the long term. But I always have a good week 1 start. and I've always had a very good week 1 start. And then I've kind of tailed off into between second and 5th match days. The front 3 I think is a very big risk, just looking at there, Sesko, Gyökeres and João Pedro, because they've all transferred into clubs. And I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be a big one this year. I mean, we'll see. If I win it, great. So, I mean, Dubravka on the bench, Caicedo, Tuanzebe and Van der Ven. Defensive players this year get more points, I think, because there's a new defensive contributions thing. So, Tijani Reinders, for example, is like the perfect kind of choice, I think, for me. But I think he'll get bogged by. But I think we're gonna get have problems with that with Pep rotation. Some bench got sent from for his you. I think a lot of people have gone for Sesko, Gyökeres and João Pedro, from what I'm hearing. I mean, even my work league, a lot of people are thinking Sesko, Gyökeres, João Pedro as a front 3. But ideally you want more midfielders because they actually get more points. I think the best formations are 2-5-3. But because I think these 3 will score more points, it's a massive risk. We're going to do another live stream on Sunday, by the way. So we're going to do another live stream for the Arsenal Man United game, and then I need to shoot off and drive, so I can't have a drink, which is really annoying. On Saturday. No, Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. Yeah. Oh shit! I can't show that. Sorry. That's the bit you can't see. Right. Let's have a look then at some of your team names for this year. I was going to look at the FBC's league. So this year my team name is Half the World. A in brackets is like the Play on the Oasis song. So some of the names that we've got this year: Glasner Glaziers, Masping FC, Rogers FC, Westie's Tip, UEFA Corruption, Backstreet Moyes, Gangsters Allardyce, classic, Ida Gas, and Auto Glasner Replace. Wan-Bissaka's like... Wan-Bissaka is going to pick up loads of points this season, and if you've not gone for Wan-Bissaka, something's gone wrong with your team. The Bucks FC League this year: Cold FC, Dini in a Bottle, Cunha Guabmo Mbuemo, Alfa Romeo. That's a great Alfa Romeo. That's a great name. Ollie Dawson, what a man. Kadira Pindrop, Cunha Matata, Air Sesko, No More Mr. Rice Kai. That's a banger of a name as well. Azzy Lions FC Med, God's Mates, Packet of Crisps, Simpson FC, Kiernan Choose Me Ball. That's such a George name. That is such a George Ainsworth name. Kiernan Choose Me Ball. Xhaka Khan, In the Flow of Things, Squidverts, Eze Game, Eze Life, Finding Timo, I think I'm Finding Timo Werner, Red Jed Redemption, Can't Be Verts, Can It? Young Northern Ones, that's a Will Haynes name. Chris Druce is still changed name, so I think he may have broken the bank a little bit. And Ricky Bansal, Xerxes, I know it. Nice from Ricky. Let's have a look at some of your names in the West TV League. Kristen's also part of the league. Kristen, I was with her the other day, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna, you know, what if you?" We were talking about FPL and stuff and fantasy football. She was like, "Oh, I'll do it." This is a bit of a laugh. I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Okay." So she's now part of the league. I'm just gonna close some windows very quickly. Oh dear. Before I talk about the offensive ones. Also, my chair is now like a you know what, those balance boards. And one day I think the stick is going to go up my backside by accident. Rahul has gone for Mama Gandhi. Rogers FC. Quite a few names. Acuna Matata again. Iap. Manzimweke. Le Lizard. That's Kristen's one. Jamie has gone for his name. So Jamie has gone for his own name. Gangsters Allardyce again. Slot. Begin and Bear It. Slot Machine. Auto Glasner Replace. Hobbycraft. That's brilliant. Hobbycraft from Molly Spring. Beta Box. That's a good name. I think that means I'll play on Bento Box. From Jacob Bonnet. Nothing Matters. I'm pleased to Mr. Marinakis. Gooners FC. And End of the Road from Oscar Milner. So good names in there, guys. I'm really liking these. Daniel Baker, UEFA Corruption. Cheat to Win. What's my work league? Some of my work league were quite good, actually, to be fair. Oh god. Joe has gone for. Someone's gone for Bent Like Beckham. Okay. Leicester, Didi's Boys, Smooth Operator, Ollie Dupp, 3 o'clock kickoff, Chris Wood again. Lads Vegas FC, Turbo FC, Gangsters Allardyce, had one Chouameni, that's a good one. Leicester City, Monty's Men, another changed name. Real Strugglers, Sack of Potatoes, and I can't say that one. Can't say that one stream. Solid names though in there. Some absolutely solid names. How's the poll going? Currently, 6 of you have voted for Liverpool. I think everyone kind of thinks Liverpool are going to win this tonight. Going to win this. Right, lineups. Let's have a look. Is that? Dan Fletcher. Oh, okay. So Liverpool 11 tonight. Alisson, Frimpong, Kanate, Van Dijk, Kirkesh, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Gakpo, Salah, Ekitike, Mamadi Gomez, Endo, Chiesa, Jones, Elliott, Robertson, Nyoni and Ngomoma on the bench. 3 debutants in for Bournemouth: Petrovic, Trufa, Senesi, Brooks, Scott, Evan Nilsson, Adam Smith, Tavernier, Diakate, Semenyo, Billing on the bench, Soler in there too, Araujo, Winterburn, Reece Dottin, I think in there too. I think that's gonna be an interesting game. I'm kind of looking forward to this one tonight. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a good fixture. But yeah, actually, I could probably read out some of the names that. So TikTok had a habit of doing a trend for the names this year, and I just want to share some of the great names that I saw on here, and half of them are probably bannable. So we had Don't Look Back Elanga, not bannable. I can't say that one on stream. Funny. Control Alt Delict, Rock and Roll Sar, Kinder Mbuemo, Morgan Sniffs White. Okay. Aribo Starmix, Rinders Keepers, Bowen 747, Jeremy Ping Pong. Oh, Frimpong, okay. That's actually a decent one. Nor Guardians of the Galaxy, Baines on Toast, Duncan Disorderly, What the Van Hecker, the Backstreet Moys, I think we've seen that one, Verts of Wisdom, Dango Unchanged, which I think is on Dango Atara, Shah Wars and Are You Pope, okay. Fark Knight, Rig the Election, It Can't Get Any Verts, The Slot Thickens, Zuma Kicks Get It. Oh. I see. Van der Ven Diagram, Saddam Hussein, Chido Obi-Wan Kenobi, Thomas the Frank Engine. What the? Champagne Kusanova. Mornington. Oh. Tielemans. Oh. I tell you what, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna show that. Smooth. Fucking smooth. I don't know if you can read that, but the bottom one says Jorgen Skran-Arsen. Fuming. There's also in there back fives matter. Verdict not guilty. That is dreadful. That's horrendous. I'll be honest with you, that is horrendous. From so many of you for putting those names in TikTok. And to be honest with you, if we get cancelled because of that nickname, it was someone else's fault. I just wrote them down because they were funny. Simple. Thing is, there would be a lot more. What do you call it? On the team names this year, but it's just like, yeah. There'll be a lot more involved in team names this year, but it's just kind of hard. Right, we'll join at past on the Sky Sports stream. What are the prizes this year? Actually, that's a very good point. What are the prizes this year for FPL? Just so I know what to go for. A 7-night break in the UK, inclusive of 2 VIP hospitality at 2 Premier League matches, a selection of experiences at popular UK tourist attractions, travel and 7 nights accommodation. I really wouldn't want to go to the UK to do a thing. Could I not just have the tickets and go somewhere like Italy or something? Microsoft Surface laptop, 4 hobby boxes of Topps Premier League. That's like the trading cards. Puma training top or hoodie. Puma football. Premier League club replica shirt. EA Sports FC game. Official FPL certificate. And a bundle consisting of a t-shirt, mug, foam bottle, stress ball pen, pad and keyring. Okay. DKV's got more Dybala stuff. Paris to do his medical. Bit of a stretch, isn't it? Bit of a stretch. So yeah, if I do manager of the week, then we'll be on side. We'll be sorted. Couldn't quite finish it then. Right, water and water only for a bit now. Oh. My voice is going ever so slightly. I'm just watching my effort back. That is the worst look I've ever had in my life. Tonight's highlights 30 minutes after the full game. That's a new thing tonight. Okay, that's not bad actually. So you can watch highlights of the Premier League now on BBC, which is decent. What is new actually in terms of football stuff today? Apparently we signed Rolf. What? Manchester United signed Fridolin and Rolf on a 2-year contract. Okay, that's women's football, but it's still good news for us. Right. To be fair, I do like Daniel's team. Daniel's team looks good. Haaland, Foden, Palmer, Saka, Reinders, Ekitike, Kukurea, Wan-Bissaka, Van de Ven, Frimpong, Pickford. I do like that team. That might be the one that wins it. Might very well be the one that wins it. Because you don't really know. You don't know until like you've. Yeah, you really don't know. It's really hard to. It's really hard to tell. You can't really. It's a difficult one to. Right, let's go into. What was the link Ehab gave me the other day? Aha, it worked. Right, perfect. Just need to make sure nothing comes out on this end. Right, it doesn't look like it's working. There we go, right. Oh, they sent Jamie Carragher out. Why have they sent Jeremy Carragher? Like Clarkson, but more shite. I don't really know what they're saying, but... Well, God, you're fucking brave. She brought a Barcelona shirt. You're very lucky that you haven't been clubbed to death for wearing a Barca shirt. The kid tried to take the wireless mic off fuck, I keep calling him Jeremy. Of Jamie Carragher. Why is the bloke here? He looks like a Martin Brundle. He just looks like Martin Brundle. For those of you watching, I'm watching Sky Sports' stream. Have they got Gaza Neville? Interesting. I forget that it's the Trump-Putin talks tonight, isn't it? That's really interesting. The thing I don't get is how they managed to fleece Bayer Leverkusen out of Wirtz and Frimpong at the same time. I don't get that, how they managed to get them both out. But Wirtz is such a technically brilliant player. Look at that. And that's the strike. Although he's not really... I mean, you can't see this, but I don't know how far you're behind, but this is... I'm guessing this is the friendly from the other week. I can't remember who they played, but Wirtz was... Oof. When is Gary Neville going to shave his chin? Generally, I don't get when he's actually going to shave his chin. Not a lot going on at the minute, is there? Here come Liverpool then. They're out for training. One thing I will say about Liverpool is they do have a very good kit this season. Like a really, really nice kit. Like Adidas has done them wonders. Hugo Ekitike. So Sky got some nice new graphics this season. That's one thing I will compliment Sky on, and it's probably something I need to up on my side. But Sky have done brilliantly with their graphics. I've got the FPL ownership as well. 14.1%. See, I didn't know whether to go for him or not. It's kind of. Had you write from Coventry City? Yeah, that's a good deal to do. Had you write and bring him home? Is there any way I can actually get a bit of sound? I might have to mute the desktop audio. And then, as long as this doesn't come through, I'll be alright. And it doesn't pick up on the stream. I think that's alright. As long as you guys can still hear me. Let's see. Oh, you can hear a bit of Kelly Cates and Gary Neville. I'll move it away. Yeah, I don't see how Florian Wirtz. I like. He's a player that I do like. A lot of people have gone for him. I've gone for him for fantasy team. 35.1% of you went for him, so that's interesting to say the least. The Premier League changed their font, or is it me? I cannot see. I'm just looking forward to him, Peter Giroud again. Oh, I've got prawn crackers. Just remembered. If you're wondering, if my colleagues are wondering, you watched this last night, and we ordered Chinese last night at work, and so I nicked the prawn crackers. I think I ordered them. I bought them. I ordered them, and then I took them off the order, and then Cameron ordered them anyway. Which I think was what happened. And I've still got a tub of sweet and sour sauce. That's almost live for Bournemouth and Liverpool. I think it's. If you're wondering where Kristen is tonight, by the way, for some of you who might be wondering. She is doing a production of Shrek. She's working on a production of Shrek tonight. So, Jeremy Frimpong. Frimpong, sing song, ding dong. Just my sauce, so I can just. Yeah, fucking crackling. I'm surprised Kirkos get rated so highly. I suppose a lot of people have gone for him because he's a cheap option. But 6 million cost for a defender is nuts for Liverpool. I think if he was 5.5, maybe a lot of more people go for him, but it's a bit weird seeing. I don't know. Might mute my mic just a little bit to stop the crunching, but if it does get quite loud, let me know because I'm quite hungry. Do love Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. Considering they were rivals for so many years, it's good to see like on-screen chemistry. They've built that over the years. It's actually quite good to see. Like, I generally do like that. I wish. I mean, the loser of the Bucks FC FPL this year has to come to Luton here to do a interview as to why they fucked up the FPL. So we will see how that goes. Might take them to the airport to do it. Oh, is this the pre-match? Is this Areola? It is, yeah. Yeah, it is Areola. I think he's going to be. He could be an underrated manager this season. Like, he could possibly be an underrated manager. I really hope he does well. I'm going to hold off on my prawn crackers for a bit now. Oh, my nan's in the text. Well, the Premier League for Telemundo. Is it good this year? Mexican player playing on the opening day of the Premier League. Who? Mexican player. Mexican. I'm trying to think he's the Mexican player. Oh, Araujo. Okay. That was who I was going to get in. Shit. Diakite from Bournemouth. What's his FPL? Can we see his FPL, please? I think no one's owned him tonight because no one signed him tonight because of Liverpool. I think if it might come in a bit handy a bit later in the competition. What else we're talking about here? I think Liverpool. I think have got. I think that would be a good signing from Rennes for Bournemouth. Sorry. See, I don't 0.7%. I don't see how that's going to be effective. Yeah, you might get a couple of goals and assists, but a season, but. The French League's very different to the Premier League, and I think a lot of players who come from the French League and go to the Premier League struggle. Like, massively struggle. Gary Neville, he goes in like that. Handshake, he goes in like. He's like fuck it up and over. It's like to get in. That was really awful on the watch back. I do have to question Milos Kerkers' trim choice, to be honest, for the new season. Nice new intro. I do want to see the new intro actually for the Premier League this year. Oh, it's her. Right, okay. No, mind. Oh, the new intro's here. Hang on. I was going to watch it a second. Looks decent, actually. I like that, to be fair. I do like that. Nice intro from Sky Sports this year. I'll give them that. Cannot not like that intro. Right, I was going to exit a second. How's the poll looking? 7 votes still. 86%. I think 86% of you think Liverpool. I think Chelsea was the other vote from Luke Patak, but it's not. I think it'll be all right. Be good. It's going to be a good start to the season. Oh. That's a very I'm just going to show this very quickly because I'm very interested in this too, just because I am quite. Why do you need the fighter jets for this? Like, why do you need the fighter jets? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a single bit of sense as to why you need fighter jets to be there for a presidential meeting for the first time ever. Well, not the first time ever, but. Picture of under Jota and Silver Porter, yeah. I think we're going to get that tribute in a minute as well. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be an interesting one. This game, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm cautiously optimistic because I think. Yeah, reminder on the lineups then: Alisson, Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkesh, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, and Ekitike. Need Isak there though, unless Ekitike can be the man that they really want up front, but Gakpo can be forward. That's just showing off at that point. Ekitike. But for Bournemouth, Petrovic, Smith, Diakate, Senesi, Truffert, Adams, Scott, Brooks, Tavernier, Semenyo, and Evan Nilsson. To be fair, I'd put something down on Alex Scott getting a goal. Jess Bradbury started following Westie TV. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. What? I'm really confused. Oh, Arne Slot's out of the touchline. I think we're about to get the Jota tribute. That's a drippy suit. That's a drippy suit from Arne Slot there. Grey with the black polo combo. Ooh, drip. I'm going to put some money down on the game tonight, I think. I think Liverpool win. Ekitike with a shot on target. We'll put a fiver on. We'll put a fiver on that. How much can we put on this? £3? We put three. Should we put £2 on Ekitike to get a shot on target? The money doubler. That will be a good one. Full-time result, Liverpool. 2 corners in the first half, 2 corners in the second half, 2.5 shots on target in the first half, 2.5 in the second half, 2 goals for Liverpool. So realistically, we need Liverpool to win 3-0. Well, that's got better odds on it, actually. We could lose this all, but fuck it. So the two bets tonight are 2.5 shots for Liverpool in the first, 2.5 in the second half, 3 goals for Liverpool. That might be why it's higher odds. Okay, fuck. Never mind. Well, I lost £2. 2 corners in the first half, 2 corners in the second half, most shots in target Liverpool. Actually, can we cash that out? Quick. Nice, okay. I've cashed that out. We're going to ignore that one. That might actually come back. That's the sad thing is that might actually come back. One to one for an Ekitike shot on target though. They finally got the Lamborghini. Oh, nice. Okay, Lamborghini's finally coming to Rosetta Corsa. Feels weird seeing Puma onto the Premier League. Yeah, it does feel a bit weird as well. I kind of agree with that. I mean, the new balls look nice. I like the new ball design, but it's hard to look past. Funny, get Sky bet as soon as I place a bet. What the fuck did I just watch? If you were on Sky Sports about maybe 2 minutes ago and you just saw the Andrex ad, what the fuck is that? That kid's being bullied for life, generally. He's actually going to be bullied for life. I feel sorry for that kid. Also, who the fuck is putting crisps in sandwiches? Nonce. Yeah, I think they renewed the agreement. So the agreement came up for renew, and I think Puma offered more money. Sponsoring Kipster. Champions League never would. I think the big brands like Adidas and Nike would probably bite their hand off at the Champions League and UEFA branding. I mean, who was it in the? I think it's Molten who sponsored the balls for the Europa League and Conference League. Paddy Power Super Subs. Get a lot more betting ads as soon as I place a bet. Convenient that. Acrobat Sports. Oh, I cannot wait for Formula 1 to come back. It's been too long already. If you want to watch some Formula 1 tonight, it's Westie TV, 10 PM. I actually need to make the thumbnail at half time for that. I think we had Leeds, Everton, and Monday Night Football this week as well. Jeez. Super Sunday's gonna be good this week. Palace, Chelsea, Forest, Brentford, Man United, Arsenal. That's a brilliant Sunday. Oh, are they playing another ad break in? Oh, the fuck's the point? I'm going for a wee. 1 second, everyone. I think they're showing the Jota tribute now. So, why is everyone sounding like Darth Vader all of a sudden? Jesus. Man, that's... I mean, when I was in France, I got the news that Jota had passed away in the morning. I woke up and saw Twitter and it was like, shit, surely not. "29, man, jeez. I think he's actually 28. Here we go, Peter Drury. God, that Liverpool shirt is amazing. No change in the lineup other than... Rodrigo Huesca's guy who from Copenhagen got arrested for speed driving. We've all been there, haven't we? Oh, Rio Noir that's the kid who was doing well in the preseason. I'm sorry, but Jordan Petrovic, he just has written all over him. He has. We'll see what happens here. I think this is going to be interesting. I really think it's going to be a really good game, this. I think Bournemouth will probably bring it to Liverpool, but Liverpool will probably win. I think it'll be 3-0 Liverpool, this. I think Salah's a bit nervous going out here because of this whole Anthony Taylor for the opening day of the season. Jeez. Right, time to put my Bournemouth colours. Enough sentiment. Oh, fuck! I just realised the mirror's showing. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no other black and red, but I have OGC Nice. Oh, I'd love to see Bournemouth win this. Good to see a lot of people remembering Andre Silva as well. That's the nice thing. I think a lot of people forget his brother as well died in that crash. Nice to see it packed out as well for Liverpool. I'm really happy for them there. From minute one, though, I'm supporting Bournemouth. So, no, I'd love to see. I know Liverpool might win this. They probably will win this. Oh, you never walk alone. Does he know he's got his scarf upside down? Sky feed, he's got his scarf upside down. Oh man, Salah's, I think... Fuck. Something like that. It's a hard watch this because imagine if this happened to like a United player or something. From my side, I'd be distraught. Right, let's get the game underway. Premier League, here we come. You do feel for I do feel for Arne Slot quite a bit because I know people have been in that sort of situation where trying to get my Premier League's underway then. The new season. Absolutely like that for the time being. I'll try to sort my white lighting because I've not quite worked. See how Liverpool get on then. I think. Oh, that's poor from Bournemouth. Salah tried it, but. I feel like I don't see how Konate stays at Liverpool beyond this season. I really don't. It's really weird to think, but a lot of players running down the contract and going to Real Madrid is quite bad in my opinion. Have a shot. There we go. £6 one. I should have put a fiver on that. There we go. Nice. Thank you. We're shot on target already. That's just won about 150,000 people money this evening. Great play from Wirtz. That's very clever from Liverpool. Great play. What a counter. Okay, here we go. Oh, Evan Nilsson. That was close. That was very close from Evan Nilsson. Oh, what a stop that is from Petrovic. What a great save. Good play from Salah. Cuts inside, just gets in the box, hammers it. That left foot is so deadly as well from Salah. You can't really... I mean, but it's an even better save from Petrovic. Liverpool on the counter already. Well, interesting corner from Wirtz. The thing is, Liverpool can become such an attacking team now. So, Van Dijk, ooh. That's 3 chances in 5 minutes. Surely that something's going to come early. Oh, Bournemouth are sloppy. Like, so sloppy in defence. I think that's 2 passes they've just given away the ball straight away. Yeah, back a bit. I think it just... Van Dijk looks solid. Konate maybe not... Oh, I say that, he gives the ball away. Just really strange passing from Bournemouth. Oh, ball in. Oh. Okay, might have end-to-end football tonight then. He's offside anyways, but I think he's offside anyways, but it's... I only want Liverpool to win because of the bets. That's the only thing. Good early minutes though. I think Liverpool look positive. Bournemouth also have a bit of an attacking threat, but their passes are all over the place. So the only real issue is that. Have I got a oh, I haven't got my chat. My chat wasn't working. Sorry. Yeah, Roku TVs are a bit funny, aren't they? I know a couple of friends who've had them at university, Roku TVs, and they just never worked. It's nice to see a 4-2-3-1 from Liverpool that's just working. It's probably one of the most effective 4-2-3-1s I've seen in a long time because it's just working so well against. Konate's got sloppy, and I say that politely. That is just lazy. That's so lazy from Konate. If you're under pressure and that you're thinking, oh, we're going to sign Mark Guehi soon. Whipped in ball from Bournemouth. Jeez, that's a bit of a lethal cross there from Bournemouth. Here's Bournemouth. I do need to send a very quick text very quickly too. Good corner that from Bournemouth. I mean, it did look quite. Ooh. Good play, Mekatike. That's so. Oh my fucking god! What? Putin and Trump shake hands. Interesting. Good catch from Petrovic. That's poor. No. That's not going to be a foul ever. Not a foul. So I'm just sending a text because I'm going out tomorrow. I'll try and see my nan if I can. Here's Bournemouth. Well played, Brooks. Really well played from Brooks. But just got to cross that. You've just got to cross it. Because if three bodies in the box, you're just going to make that cross the first time. Brilliant play from Truefoot. Wow. Evan Nilsson's got to get his head on that. I don't know why. Oh. No, 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 referee. Play on the... Oh, no, he finally gives it. That's poor refereeing. Oh, yes, I see what you mean. I very much... Yeah, he's tried to... He's gone to... He's miscontrolled the ball and he's gone to try... It's almost like he's tried to slap the ball out of Ekitike's... Well, he's kind of like... He's kind of like... It's like it shakes. He's like the shakes. You don't do that. If you go and try to slap the ball, that's not... You don't do that inadvertently. I'm with Liverpool on that. I think you don't slap the ball inadvertently. Just having a look, because we've had 2 corners, so if we get one more corner for Liverpool and then another shot on target, we're good for the first half. But I need Liverpool to have a couple more corners, which is annoying. Yeah, Putin and Trump are meeting tonight. It's really weird how it's come about, because it kind of released earlier this week. That's a great ball. I think he's handed that. I think he's handballed that. He's got to cut it back. Look at Szoboszlai, sorry. Szoboszlai's right on the edge of the box and running in. Clever pass from Wirtz. Brilliant from... Oh, bit too high. Yeah, I think... Is it Girona? Girona played tonight, I think, in the La Liga. Weird opening fixture, because you normally have one of your big blockbuster games. Barcelona still haven't registered Rashford either, which is quite surprising. Oh, Red Vallecano, okay. Do want to do a couple more projects, actually, in terms of what have I got up on there, actually. I've actually got a Champions League iceberg to do. That's something I need to do ahead of the first week of the Champions League. That's one project I want to make. It's on my list. Maybe I'll do it later. Ooh. Anthony Taylor's not having a good night, is he? It's only been 15 minutes. Arne Slot's furious. Dikite's... Yeah, he's right, and he's like tugging on the shirt ever so slightly. It's not detrimental, but it's just enough. Whereas my loop deck has completely stopped, so I need to restart my computer. Good play there from Senesi. Top on opening day. Well, Liverpool could be top. The thing is, the annoying thing about these fixtures is they always put, like, in the Championship. Like, I went to Luton, Wimbledon a couple of weeks ago, And then they also did, I think it was Wrexham Ipswich or something. They did promoted side versus a relegated side, and it just really takes the edge off. Because yeah, Konate's having a stinker of a time out there. Oh my word. Something's not right with that back two. They need to get really? I think a back two with Gueye and Van Dijk would work a lot better than Konate. And you can see why Liverpool want to replace him. We're 20 minutes down. We're currently 0-0 here at Anfield. Liverpool probably had the better chances of the half. Salah went closest. So it's really tough to. But Anthony Taylor's just being his usual knobby self, so it's kind of hard to really tell what's going on, who's kind of on top. I think Liverpool more. Yeah, Girona were top that period, February, April. I think it was 23. Yeah, because I remember we loaned out Donny van der Beek in Ten Hag's second season to Girona, and then we sold him in, was it last summer? I think, yeah, last summer we sold him. No, I'm not. Here we go. Applause for Jota. This way, don't have it. Yeah, Witsel, that's a good signing for Girona. We were talking about it on Tuesday night, I think, weren't we? About Axel Witsel. Salah, that's a brilliant run. Oh, no, we need Liverpool to have more corners. Another corner would be good. Another shot on target. I think they'll probably get it. They just need to work. Bournemouth have kind of come into the game a bit more now. It's weird. Liverpool have kind of. Ooh, okay, no, too big a pass. That's Wirtz needs to think more on the short term, and I think this is something the Bundesliga had a bit of a effect on him, because you can see where Wirtz just goes for the longer pass, but the Premier League's so much shorter. Like you can see where Kirkhope and Alisson here, we're talking about 22 minutes. Van Dijk, Kirkhope, Alisson, just these short passes that are just so effective. Wirtz needs to learn that, and he can do that. Because the Bundesliga is more open. I think on the Bundesliga, it's not Bundesliga. That's a brilliant ball. There we go. That's probably offside for Salah, but great ball, but not quite enough. Gonna be a bit. I think the shorter passing play will work for Liverpool a lot more. Wirtz needs to be a bit more clever, I think, with how he passes. You can't really. He's not as open as German football is, and I think because of Bayer Leverkusen they played a 3-5-2, he's got to learn to play in a different system. TK. Anthony Taylor should not have blown his whistle so early. Oh, he's gone down so easy. No, I disagree with that. I really disagree with that. Because he's straight back up again. This is the thing, and the referee's blown his whistle as soon as Diakote's got back up. This is the thing I really disagree with in terms of refereeing. They don't let the play flow. Got off the pass. Wirtz is not having a good. Well done, Semenyo. Fair play. Yeah, fair play, Semenyo. I mean, that was good play. Is they saying you Scouse bastard? I think that's quite a hard. Semenyo are going to go short here, short throw, and they'll get across. You got that funny feeling. Semenyo's being he's being absolutely hammered by this disabled fan on the. There's a guy in the wheelchair, and Semenyo is like giving him a fucking. The guy's giving an earful. Premier League's back, isn't it? It's truly back. It's weird, we haven't really talked. I mean, in the past 2020, 2024, we never really talked about Liverpool on Westie TV. I think we had one video where we did a Liverpool game, and then now we're just consistently doing Liverpool. We're talking about. I mean, the Charity Cup. We're doing this live stream tonight. It's really weird. We kind of dodged Liverpool for years. I don't know if it's just my United supporting roots, but it's kind of just. It's weird being neutral tonight. That's all I'll say. It's nice, even though I'm wearing Bournemouth colours on the East top. Konate, that's more like it. It's a lot more like it from Konate. Go to claim a corner, go on. I don't know, I'm very convinced. I mean, that Senesi handball, I think it's a handball. I don't see that going any other way. I think Liverpool have been hard done by that. Bournemouth are lucky it's not. There we go, there's our corner. So we've now got our third corner of the game. Liverpool. I mean, Diakite looks a player, doesn't he? It's hard not to like him. Was Ekitike PSG then? I didn't know that. I thought he was just Lille. I thought Ekitike was just Lille, but that might make sense. Yeah, Peter Drew was just telling me about Messi and Neymar and Mbappe, so that probably makes a bit of sense. Why is he bringing the bench? Oh. Are they talking about that fan? I have a funny feeling they might be talking about that fan. Yeah, they brought Virgil, they brought Van Dijk, and they brought. I think that thing where that disabled guy has been ribbing him, I think that's. I think there's been racial abuse of Semenyo on that. When Semenyo went for that throw in, I think he's been racially abused. Hang on. Operation Ampio exercise. What's that? I think, yeah, I think he's been abused, Semenyo. That something's. Yeah, it's that fan in the middle. I think. Right. First of all, I need to apologise because if that is true, I did laugh at it. So I'm really sorry. That's not cricket. I think it was the guy in the wheelchair on the near side, and he's been when Semenyo was doing that throw in. I think he's been. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I think where Semenyo's been on that near side, and he's gone to the referee straight away and pointed at it, because you could see where the referee was pointing to, or Anti Taylor was pointing to the left, and in the direction where that throw in was taken. Can I get my? I need to get this back. How do I get my lights back? My apps and. Balanex, there we go. I'll try and reinstall my lights so I can get them back on what they used to be. Yeah, I think he's been wheeled away. The guy, the fan. Oh fuck, I can't remember this. There we go. I got my light bars back. Yeah, I think a lot of people want different broadcasting partners. I think for the Premier League and things. I think a lot of people want it back on free to air, which I agree with. I mean, Sky have nearly doubled their match offering this year, which I think is really good. It definitely makes the programming a lot more worthwhile, and the money. It's more a money maker for them, but also at the same time, it's a money maker for. Because I know they have ESPN Deportes as well for the Spanish one. Oh no, that's so. Liverpool are playing it so riskily. The past maybe 10 minutes. Yes, it is. It is owned by NBC. Yeah. Well, they have they share broadcasting partnerships. So Gary Neville's done some stuff for NBC as well, over in the States. Oh, unlucky. I need another shot on target in Liverpool here, otherwise we're not going to get our bet. I don't see why they can't get another shot on target unless they've already got one. Let's have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Oh, they have had the shot on target. Okay, nice, alright. I need 3 goals though. This is not looking likely. Oh, Bournemouth. Oh, Verts, that's dreadful. The hate watch is unbelievable tonight on Florian Verts. I like to see PK. PK, as a pundit. PK, does PK do punditry? Let's check the fantasy football. A minute. Ekitike. Goal Ekitike. I've not seen that. Hang on. I think we're about to get it. Here it is. Oh! Great play from Ekitike. Good goal from Ekitike there. I think he takes it so well, and the finish is even better. Good celebration too. I like. That's very likeable of Ekitike. Who got the? Was it McAllister who got the? Yeah, McAllister assist. Okay, fair enough. Yes, you can. There we go. Hugo Ekitike opens up the Premier League season. Oh, he tries to knock it through Senesi's legs. And Petrovic he kind of rolls too soon, doesn't he? If I'm there, I'm coming off my line. Why doesn't Petrovic just chase him down? It's so weird. so likeable. He's likeable. It's a weirdly likeable. Here we go again. Ball comes in. Wicket TK again. I think a lot of people saying who needs Isak. I think you do still need Isak. Because if Ekatiko injures himself, he's fucked for the season. What, FC25 mumble rapping? I really hate the playlist on FC25. The only good thing, there's like 2 good songs on there this year. There's one that I can't remember the name of. And then there's Never Ender by Justice. I really like the Never Ender one. Needs support there on the right wing. I kind of can't really see how another Liverpool goal before half time probably would give them a bit more breathing room, but I think it would be funny if Rio and Gomez scored tonight. I could see him coming on, to be fair, for a first Premier League appearance. Depends how the game goes. Oh, Hugo Ekatike. I got the chant. I'm trying to work out the chant for a second, what they've got for him. It's a record that I think they might quite like. I feel like I've wasted my day off. I woke up at 4 today. To be honest, I kind of stayed up this morning because I needed to get some videos done. Waking up early tomorrow, I think. 100%. Oh, no. Get the yellow out, ref, that's a poor challenge from Kirkesh. You can't play injured after that little challenge. Well, he doesn't get the ball. I think he just completely fucks it up and misses it. That means everyone who had Kirkesh now on his fantasy team will get a yellow. Bournemouth free kick. Poor free kick. I feel like Salah's not really been in. Apart from that one shot in like the early like 5, 7, 10 minutes, Salah's not really been around. It's really quite strange to say that. Well, I'm knackered, man. I cannot wait to see Sesko, Cunha and Buemo on Sunday. I'm really excited to see that. I do want to see the front three all playing together at once. I reckon we'll take quite a weak squad to Grimsby though for that Carabao Cup fixture. A couple of weeks. Oh. My neck and back is. Ooh, what the fuck? See, Owen Taylor's So do you remember when I had my dating apps phase? Some of you may remember this, and it worked. But so remember we used to like talk about stuff on here when we were doing the Minecraft streams and stuff. Yeah, I think Adidas would have been. Just I don't. The thing. This is the sad thing. I really don't know if Jota would have stayed, if that makes sense. Currently seeing first half 48 minutes, second half is 50, probably, yeah. Semenyo with a long throw, bouncing dangerously. That's interesting. Oh, oh no, that's a head injury. That's a head injury. Stop the game. Stop the game. Stop the game. Good block. Two Liverpool players down here. Unlucky that. That's very unlucky. Half time. I don't know how to feel about the first half, to be honest, because it's really strange. Like it's really strange. Because I thought Liverpool would be a bit more lethal. I thought Liverpool would be a bit more attacking. I'll be honest, this new... I don't really like the new song. It's probably warm on me, but hey-ho. Half-time break, though. Four points at the minute. Point each from Salah, Wirtz and Alisson. So, I mean... A lot of people probably going to have Kubic. I can't. Oh, I know what you mean. Ah, okay. I'm just having a look at the. See if anyone else has joined the leagues. I think. Thoughts on the first half then, everyone? We'll see. Second half then, about to come up. I think the ref hasn't been great. I'll be honest, the referee has not been great at all. I think if you looked at it from a perspective of I don't know. I think it's not a bad. It's not a bad first half. I think for any by any means. Let me check what's going on here. Oh my god, this is so weird. I'm just watching the Trump Putin thing because he. So they've both just walked off their respective planes off the stand. Crikey, this is... Feels dystopian after the past 5 years. Of just them not seeing each other and not... Oh my god, this looks just so weird. Like... You said very good. Oh, you can kind of lip read some bits, can't you? Bournemouth, yeah. Stephen Warnock's put it pretty good here. Liverpool started the game extremely well, and we thought they would blow Bournemouth out of the water, but they stood strong and were starting to create their opportunities. A bit of calm and composure has helped to put Liverpool ahead at half time, but this isn't over. Bournemouth is still creating chances on the counter. Completely agree with that. Yeah, I think it's they turned off for half time, or is it me? I think they might have been shut down. Yeah, stream's been shut down. Yeah, but it's match day one. You've not had anyone else play yet. It's not. Of course, they're going to be on bottom of the league. The current top point scorers. Yeah, Katika's currently got 5 points, so it's. To be fair, I don't really expect to be top at this league at the end of this end of the day, but you know what will be will be. I'm kind of happy with this. Oh, my posture's so bad in this chair. It is the worst. I need to get a new chair in here. I might actually start looking at desk chairs now. We'll have a look at desk chairs while we wait for the second half. To come. That might be something we do. Yeah, let's have a look. IKEA, the wonderful everyday. Here we go. This is what I don't get. £129 for that. Price, something like that. Right, that's not going to fucking help, is it? Right, 50. There we go. There's one I saw for like 55 quid. Where is it? Was it that one I looked at? I think it was that one I looked at. That was the one I looked at. Rendsburgert. Just wanted something like nicer that I could replace it with. What's the score? It's currently 1-0 Liverpool at the minute. It's yeah, a bit weird. Liverpool, I think everyone thought they were going to blow them out the water, but they didn't. It's been quite a surprise, I'll be honest with you. I think Liverpool, in terms of how they've been, they haven't been bad by any means. It's just been IKEA. I want to get one of these. I'm thinking to get one of these for in here because I just need something that's not going to kill my back, and also I can adjust. Can I adjust it? Yeah, you can adjust height and stuff, and you can recline it. Nice. Oh, it's got one of those back flex things. Nice, okay. Yeah. But Lobaget. Oh, one of those ones. I might get it too. I'm tempted to get one of those ones, to be fair. For in here. All the strains went down. Never mind. But yeah, I think let's find the other link they popped in. Where is Softer's link? Okay, I've had to go to the Americans. So you need to use a pillow under it if you don't want your ass to be hurting. I don't. It hurts. Okay, all right. I won't use it then. Oh, they brought this bad back of the guy doing the fucking knee slide for about 10 years. What a knee... This guy's a legendary knee slide. He's got the Peter Crouch robot on as well. Oh, the Geico app, that's the one. They're still doing that. Ad. With Hershey's milk chocolate. Yeah, I think the worst moment of the first half was realising that... so, basically there was a guy in a wheelchair, in the wheelchair section on the front of shop, and you could see he was giving it to Semenyo. And I was like, yeah, go on, give it to Semenyo. And then they stopped the game because Semenyo's been... Semenyo might have been racially abused by that guy. And I was like, oh, don't want to encourage it, but a bit awkward. Got a HIV ad now on... a HIV ad now on the stream. But you can do nice stretching on it. Nice stretching. And what... Can you stretch on a thing like that? Tottenham could be squarey. The quality for top 1 to 3 is there. Nope, it's not. Really isn't. Well, thank you to everyone who's come out to us so far tonight. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. 9 votes now saying Liverpool are going to win the Premier League. So I think a lot of people are quietly confident that you're going to have... Oh, does it say you're going to be scored on match day 2? Because I saw you're part of the... I think you're part of the league for them, but I'm not entirely sure. Did you go for Quille FC? I think you made it past the day. I think you're in. I did. Because you're in the Westie TV one, that's for sure. Yeah, you're in the Westie TV one, that's for sure. The winner of that's going to get a bucket hat. So I'm gonna give you a bucket hat discount on the store, and then we'll crown you the champion. I can't remember who won last year, to be fair. Does it say who won last year? I think it was James Skinner. It was either James Skinner or someone else, but I think James Skinner won the Bucks FC one last year. The Bucks FC punishment this year for it is so I'm going to do an interview with them, do a video with them and say, why were you so shit at fantasy football this year? What decisions? I'm going to break down their team decisions every single week until as I cry. 110 kilograms on that Loboget. £60 gaming chair. Well, that fills me with confidence. Get a number on my next support. Okay. I'm just having a look at stuff really because I'm kind of I'm thinking about getting a new chair in here because I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it is the most clunky shit. I think I might have just broken it even more. Unless I just fixed it. No, I didn't. Ugh. Well, half the stuff's missing. Like, that shouldn't be moving, if that makes sense. Funny shit is, I made a team for FPL. Yeah, Daniel, I think checked out last year. I think he checked out midway through. Right, where's the... Oh, second half's underway. Sorry, everyone. Right. Sorry, second half underway. Oh, John Champion, what you got for me? Yeah, I fucked my share here. I need to get a new one. Maybe payday. If I can last 10 more days, I can get to payday. Oh, brilliant play from Ekatike. Corner Liverpool, that's my corner that I need. Good play from Ekatike there, I quite like that. I think Liverpool will get another couple of goals. I need 2 goals from Liverpool. No, 2 more goals from Liverpool. I need another couple of 3 shots on target, and 2 more corners, and then I'm all good. Polish ad Szczejan Ra. Poland mentioned. Because Szczejan in the... Is it Szczejan? I can't remember. Szczejan? My Polish is like dreadful, but it's the one... It's like the most northern tip of Poland. Welcome back, DKV. Second half's underway. Shabozlai. Oh shit, I was going to reply to my nan. Fuck, I forgot to do that. We got distracted with chairs. ...155 Premier League home matches for Liverpool when leading at half-time. They've won. No, 155. They're unbeaten in 155, sorry. So unlikely Bournemouth will come back. They're not as good as the Old Trafford record, though. Oh, Cody Gakpo, fair play. It was always going to happen. I think early second half goal, good goal, very good goal from Gakpo. I think... Ekatike assist as well. Goal and assist on the Liverpool debut. It's taking the piss a bit, isn't it? Well done, Cody Gakpo. Great finish. You know what I think the great thing is about this Liverpool team, this is me analysing it as a neutral, is you have so many goal-scoring threats and opportunities in that team. Like, you've got McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo, Ekatike, Wirtz, Frimpong as well, Van Dijk with headers as well. It's just such a well-built team by Arne Slot. Even though he's inherited most of it from Klopp, such a well-built team. I do like that about Liverpool. It's a frustratingly annoying thing to look at. Salah, that's a brilliant cross, looking for Ekitike on the back post, but I think that it just kind of drifted away a bit there. I think for Frimpong, third top scorer of Liverpool. Yeah, I don't think that will be. I think third top scorer is a bit of a stretch. I think Anthony Taylor's pissed me off a bit today. He's been his Verts. Ekitike, poor. Salah's so open. Like, he's weirdly open for Mo Salah. Verts. Oh, what a strike that is from McAllister. Petrovic again with a good save. I think he did get a tip on that. I've got to stop saying tip because it just fuels the fire. Is that a shot on target? Oh, he does get a bit of a nip on it, but oh, Smith's trying to get involved in Salah. How do you press the nicest man in football? In Mo Salah. I don't get that. I don't. So I am also trying to reply to a text before I forget. Oh yeah, he tried to. Salah's unhappy because he went behind his back. So I think it's fairly fair. Smith is seriously pissing Salah off. I think he's doing quite well. Oh, yes. Yeah, handball, ref, handball. Mystical. Stinger across the box there for Bournemouth, David Brooks. I think it's a good. Bournemouth have got that attacking threat about them. I think if they played another team, I think it's because it's difficult to tell when you're playing the champions on day one, and I think it's so hard for Bournemouth in this because I think they're a good side in their own right. I think Bournemouth are very, very good. I think it's just they're playing the champions. You're going to struggle on day one if you play the champions. There's no real, and they've strengthened like Liverpool have. I think you've got I it's hard to judge if that makes sense. 6 shots on goal. I mean, I think that's the free. So I am heading phone. Really sorry, everyone. Oh shit! Not again. These fuckers with fireworks. It's fucking annoying. Really fucking annoying. See. I didn't actually respond to Kristen earlier. I've kind of left her to it today. Yeah, I think in terms of Frimpong, I think it's hard to tell if he's going to be a big star or not for Liverpool in terms of that goal scoring output. I think it's easy to see it will happen. I bet they've just turned off the fucking fireworks. As soon as I open the window, turn on the fireworks again. Oh. Sorry, you got a full frontal. How are we looking in terms of? Oops, all right. Okay, got the early payout. So one more goal and one more corner and one more shot on target and we're good. And I won 16 quid at the bookies. I think that's quite decent, to be honest. Good little bet. Oh, Salah, unlucky. Very unlucky for Salah there. I thought he had it. I thought he at least had a bit of a thing on the edge, but maybe not. Andy Robertson coming on. I do feel a bit sorry for Andy Robertson because I know he's going to fall out of favour, and I think it's very clear to see. I mean, he's getting older, yes, but he's still a good left back. Good punch by Alisson. That's not quite clear yet. Yeah, I don't think Ekatika will be the top scorer at the end of the week. I was actually doing the stats last night for all the Westie TV Charity Cup matches last night at work. What's the time right now? That's a very good point. What's the time? 20 minutes. I can probably make a thing. 20 minutes. Endo off on for Frimpong. I think Wataru Endo's go. Some experienced Liverpool heads now, I think, coming on. No, I think Liverpool should have done. They should have gone. It's a long drive. Would you like to stay overnight? Oh, my hands. I'm only going to drive an hour. I think my nan thinks I'm still up north for 2 hours, but. Like, it's only an hour. It's an hour's drive from here to my nan's. I can't. She's offered me to stay overnight for an hour drive. Oh, bless her. I think my nan kind of misses having her children about. I think. Bear in mind, she's had 5. I mean. She had 5 kids, and like it is kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny she's offered me, but lovely for her to let me stay. But yeah, I think it's fine. I'm seeing Kristen in the evening anyway, so I need to go there. So probably have a coffee or something in the day or in the evening. I do love John Champion on commentary. Is that a reminder of PES 2013, like for me? Because the PES 2013 game had John Champion and Jim Beglin on commentary, and that was kind of my jam. Got to hit that with power. At least control it, and if he controls that, he's fine. I think that's a tough one to tough miss. He's not hit that with power. He's not really hit it with conviction. So he's kind of. I disagree. He doesn't catch it well at all. He can control that. He's got time to control it and then just whip it on his right. I think he's. Bournemouth pull one back. Oh, I'm behind, mate. Legal streams, mate. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. Good play from Bournemouth. Good counter attack. I think it's a very good play there from Bournemouth. Right down the left, Brooks with the cross in, Semenyo on the run, and I think that's what happens when you just make the subs. Brilliant from Tyler Adams to get the ball forward into Brooks, and then just that Brooks just crossing it over, perfect. Score in America before England. And I think that's poor goalkeeping from Alisson too. And Van Dijk and Robertson can hang their heads in shame of that as well. I don't know. I have that funny feeling now that Liverpool's defence look a bit aged. It just gives me that. This is probably controversial, but Liverpool look a bit aged at the back 4. And I think Kirkish and Frimpong are perfect, but they're very attacking. You ain't getting your money. 16 quid up for grabs here. That's Liverpool corner. That's good, I think. I think that's 3 corners each. Is that 3 corners each? Yep, there we go. So I need another. Yeah, if we another Liverpool goal would win it. So I'd win the bet if I could cash out safely. I could probably hold on for 16 quid. I probably would. Go down ice cream. I don't blame you. I did think about going out and getting some ice cream earlier, but I kind of was like, I need to save money. I do need to get some fuel tomorrow, to be fair. High boot there on Watchalong Endo. Verts again. No, poor. Verts has been poor. I kind of. He's not. I feel like Verts has kind of come in. I think he's still trying to adjust to the Premier League a little bit, but he's not had a good night. Come Bournemouth. Surely not. He didn't get hit in the plums. I don't know why he's holding his plums, because he didn't really hit the threshold, if you like. The plum to weight ratio. Good hands from Allison. It'd be good to see Allison getting a few more minutes this season. I think he's over Kelleher. Salah hits that. Maybe first time controls it, then hits it. I think he's offside anyways. Yeah, I kind of I'm surprised Semenyo's not gone for big money, to be fair, as well. I mean, Bournemouth don't want to sell all their players, but I'm surprised Antoine Semenyo's not gone for a what you might say a fee, because it just seems weird. This is another one I don't get as well. Alex Scott, I think he's destined for top 6 maybe the end of this season if he has a really good one. Maybe even like a big one top. I think he's got Tottenham written all over him. Yeah, I find Vert's quite a lazy player. Maybe in his Liverpool side. If he ups his work rate, he's good. Florian Vert's a lazy player. I mean, Verts, how he's played tonight, he doesn't scream 100 million signing, does it? 115 million, whatever it was they paid for him. Shot on target. Is that a shot on target, actually? I need to check, because... Was it a shot on target? Yeah, there we go. Another shot on target. I just need another goal for Liverpool. And 20 minutes, it doesn't look likely. Another goal for Liverpool, I'd be very happy with that, I think. They need to put the game to bed somehow, and by some way, I think they need to put the game to bed. I think it's. They can't sit back and go, okay, I'm not going to do that. To be fair, I like the look of Truffet. He's been good tonight. I mean, he's had that kind of little bit of. You can tell he's come from the French league, but he's actually been quite decent from the French league. That's a brilliant play from Bournemouth. Bournemouth. Oh. Truffet. Oh, that's just lazy head of Mervyn Nelson. He's tried to flick it on, but he can control that with his chest and just lay it off. Yeah, no wonder Joe Gomez is coming on. That's who's coming off. Ekitike off for Gomez. That's a weird one. Okay, Liverpool I think they're going to see the game out. The Gomez on, Ekitike coming on, Curtis Jones coming on. I don't. I don't. And that's not a confidence change for Liverpool. They'd love to see the game out now. Controversially, I think they should take off Wirtz. I don't know who for, but taking off Wirtz might be actually their best bet. Yeah, Wirtz cannot play a false. I feel like they're playing Wirtz as a false 9. I don't see chocolate dip vanilla. Ooh. I need another Liverpool goal. I really need this goal. Put it to bed. Channel Islands Sports Personality of the Year award for Alex Scott. You cannot be serious. It's funny to hear Lee Dixon say the exact same thing, that I think he was up for it at one point. I think that's what he was saying. I think Letitia was. I'm watching the NBC feed, so this is they're talking about the Channel Islands and what players have played there. I think they're missing the biggest man, Ethan Hutchinson, to be honest with you. Ethan Hutchinson, Chris MD, probably the biggest 5 people on those islands, to be honest. Oh, and Harry Rhodes ashore. That's probably a good point. Wirtz is just, it's so strange. Wirtz is just not having a good game. Like, he's meant to be the outlet, but he's just having a poor game. And the thing is, Liverpool fans will excuse it, saying, "Oh, it's his first game," but he's played all the pre-season. Oh, no way. Bournemouth equaliser, apparently. We'll probably catch this in a second. Yeah, Liverpool are being lazy. They've really thrown this away. Go on, Semenyo. Oh! Antoine Semenyo, well done. Yeah, Konate's been fucking shite all game. The thing is, Liverpool didn't have to make the changes they made. This is the frustrating thing. They just had to take off the players, and the 2 players that have been causing the problems all evening have been Wirtz and what's his name, Konate. Wirtz has not had any output. The creative output has been so poor from Wirtz, and then you've got Konate just making so many mistakes in the defence. It's so hard to watch. And how Arne Slot has not, because Konate, he needs to be drawn. And the 2, and Endo needs to be far back as well. Endo's way too far forward. And Konate's jogging. He's not sprinting, he's jogging. And he's not really... Oh, such poor defending. You wouldn't think it's Liverpool. I mean, fair play, Semenyo. Well done, Semenyo. It's like excellent run, excellent finish, both times. And it's just 2 quick Bournemouth counter-attacks. I mean, Semenyo would be perfect. If there's one team I know who would have been perfect in, it would have been Ole's United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United would have been... Antoine Semenyo would have loved him. Liverpool bench shaking their head. Evening, Leo. Evening, Sam. Just discussing how shocking Konate and Wirtz have been. Because I think Konate, he's just been poor, and Wirtz has been even more shocking. I think in terms of the midfield, like, I know it's Wirtz's first game. You can't really judge one game, but in terms of attacking output, Wirtz has been shocking. He's not screaming 115 million signing. Like here, Wirtz playing Van Dijk. Not really. It's not really all that, you know. Bournemouth going to win the league. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's a big point to get Liverpool on day one and get a point. Gone to the Rory Delap school of long throws. This is what happens when you change a lot of things with your squad. Like a lot of things. Oh, Gakpo. Great tackle from Truffert. Really good tackle from Truffert. He doesn't slip. The pass is great. He takes a heavy touch. That's what fucks him up. He's not slipped. He's just taken a heavy touch, and Truffert did brilliantly to defend it. I think if it would be, I mean, John Chambers just said if there's going to be a goal, we'd have a goal in this game. I think it'd be Bournemouth if they do. Szoboszlai, good save. Petrovic again. Bournemouth, great play to get that out and away from Liverpool. And now, I just don't see how Liverpool are going to get another here, because let it go, let it play. Yeah, fair enough. Evan Nilsson probably deserves that yellow. I mean, it's been a good game for the opening game of the season. It's been very good. And now finally Vertzer comes off. I think that's probably the right move. I mean, he's not had the... Who are they bringing on? Chiesa. Right, that's going to, well, solve it, isn't it? I mean... How Konate is still on this pitch, I have no clue. I've seen better defences at Bucks FC, that's all I'm going to say. Salah, no, poor touch. Did the right thing, but it was just the weight of the touch. If you're wondering where I am, 82 minutes and 10 seconds. So I might be a bit behind some of your streams, some of your pub streams, or whatever it is. What does the BBC say at the minute? Because they do a yeah, BBC do quite a good okay, we'll rate the players later. I think in terms of one comment saying the subs have been bizarre. I think they have been bizarre. Love that. The fourth official just going, yeah, come on, make a fucking move. I don't know if Liverpool would take a point. Liverpool definitely wouldn't take a point, but Bournemouth probably would, because it's a very big point to get away at Anfield on the first day of the season. Liverpool looks so much better with Ekitike on the pitch. It looks so much better with Ekitike on the pitch. Go for Robertson. Wow, that's such a weird throw to make. I don't. He had Robertson literally open in front on his left to push up and move forward. Yeah, this might be ending 0-0. 2-2. Struggling under pressure. This isn't the Liverpool we saw last season for sure. Salah's not really in the game. Salah's not really in the game. Wirtz has been poor. Konate's been shocking at the back. I'd look at Van Dijk as well. He's furious. And then he puts a shite ball forward. You cannot be complaining and going like, move up and then punt the ball forward and then it doesn't go to anyone. It doesn't make any sense. Headed clear. Yeah, probably. I mean, this would be one of, in the 151 games, wasn't it, the stat? This would be one of 15 draws on the Liverpool to come back. It'd be hilarious if the Anfield record came under threat here. Petrovic. This is what happens when you change a lot of a team that worked last season. You don't exactly need to strengthen a team but you need to change up the team tactically so you're less easy to read, if that makes sense. Because you can't just keep going every season doing the same exact thing. I mean, so Alex Ferguson, he wanted to always. Oh, hang on. So Chiesa. If he scored, that's a goal that they really need. Good touch from Szoboszlai there. Oh! Great goal from Chiesa. That's what he needs. That's what he needed. Fair play to Federico Chiesa, because he didn't know if he was going to be a big part of this Liverpool team in the summer. And to be fair, he's come back and he got his opportunity there. And poor from Bournemouth in defence. Just the clash of heads and headers. As long as Bournemouth don't get 2 corners, we're good with 116 quid. And I've turned 5 quid into 22. Really good play there from Bournemouth. I think Liverpool, sorry, not Bournemouth. Force of habit. But heartbreak for Bournemouth though. You think you're going to get away with a point, but to be fair, a good opener for Bournemouth. No, I need to get this cashed out. Jesus Christ. Let me cash out. Let me cash out. That's a throw, I think. Is it a throw? Oh no, I fucked it. I think I fucked it, guys. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. Let me cash out. Fuck's sake. What do you mean I'm not going to have? They trail by 1. I'm not going to get it. Cash out 54p. Bottlers, Liverpool, honestly. Canate wasn't so shite in defence. They wouldn't be giving me away corners willy-nilly. Oh, he's doing awkward shit all night. I don't think he's... What? Two Liverpool corners have been possible in 6 minutes of added time. Well, hang on, how are we? Trail by 1, trail by 0, 3 corners. That's not going to happen. It's always by 1. I know it's always by 1 when it comes to this sort of things, the bets. Even though we're winning, I know, I knew you probably would be pissed with that Panda, to be honest, because Wirtz has been poor, Konate's been shocking. I don't know what to say, because you've not had enough corners as well. I'm getting that corner? No, throw-in. Can you guys get some corners, please? These cunts are going to make me lose 16 quid because they couldn't keep it, couldn't get any corners. The only thing is, it would probably be about 50 quid if I got if it was all correct. If I got it, if I put possible goal 4-2. Is that a goal? Yeah, Somersley's been iffy too. The subs have been weird. Like in terms of how Liverpool have been, the subs have been really weird. Like Robertson in the first place. If Salah's got a goal, I'll be happy with that because I need fancy points. But yeah, stream's cut off. Here we go. Here's Salah. Good goal from Salah. I think, yeah. Fancy points, it's fine. And I've got captain's points on him, so... Hey, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Don't know if there was an assist there, but... Was there an assist? Just gets punted up, doesn't it? And you can't really... He's just on the chase. It's just a bit lazy defending from Bournemouth. I think it's been a good game, just lazy defending all round. I think it's just, yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but... What are we thinking? I think it's been a mixed game. I think Liverpool are very... Liverpool could have been 4-0 up about 20 minutes ago, about half an hour ago, which is the frustrating thing. I think Konate's been shocking for you. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be misled because Liverpool have played poorly in general. I think they've been very lucky with some of their chances, but because Konate was shocking, Wirtz wasn't I didn't think had a creative outlet at all night, and he was meant to be in that number 10 role. I think Ekitike's good. The thing is, I think Liverpool's attack's fine. I don't think they've got a lot of creative outlets and a lot of influence and goal scoring ability. The whole issue is that full time. Okay, well, I've lost 16 quid anyway. Well, 6 quid, whatever it is. Not 16 quid. Well, I could have won 16 quid, but didn't. Yeah. The thing is, you can't have passengers, especially at Liverpool. But I think a good result for them, a really good result, a good game to open the Premier League season. I think Slot was further. Yeah, I'm saying the exact same, Tyler. I think the slot subs were weird. Like the Robertson Endo one, I was quite surprised about. How Konate played the full 90, I don't know how he survived. Why the Gomez came on as well over Konate. I came on and Konate didn't come off for him. Chiesa though, I'm glad for him because I think he needed it. Frimpong I thought was good. He actually had that. He did the exact same role he did at Bayer Leverkusen, and I think it's good. I think good for him. I think Antoine Semenyo is going to make a move. I have a funny feeling he'll move away from Bournemouth. But Bournemouth have got the signs are there. I think Bournemouth have. I've good result, and I think they've done Diogo proud tonight and Andre too. But really good result for Liverpool. I think it's a good result, but it wasn't easy watching them to get there. But obviously we will see for Sunday night what we'll see tomorrow and Sunday what everyone else does and how everyone else plays. I think there'll be a big match of the day. Might be quite a big topic on Saturday night, which I'll probably watch. I'll probably watch it on Sunday too. If I can, if I'm at home. But yeah, there's a lot of people tonight on that Liverpool team. If they survive, Jamie said it perfect. I'm watching NBC, but yeah, I completely agree. Have a look a second. 17 points, 14 from Salah. I'll take that. I'll happily take that. That should put me top of some leagues, I think. Yeah, I agree, 100%. It's such a weird. It's a weird forward line. Konate wasn't at the races. I kind of can't. Konate wasn't at the races. Szoboszlai was a bit weird. Wirtz was even. Another guy's lost his bet on corners. I've just seen on the stream live chats. Slot needs to step back and simplify all again and keep Wirtz doing Wirtz things. Let him do the Leverkusen. I'd argue he was doing a Leverkusen 10 tonight. To be honest, it sounds weird to say, but I argue he was doing a Leverkusen 10, just because how he was trying to set up Ekitike, Salah, and Gakpo, but he wasn't. And the one chance he did have, and it was that one that he sliced wide outside the 18-yard box. He just needed to take a touch. It wasn't even a difficult chance to get on target, if that makes sense. It's just a simple touch and then just go. But he's tried to do it first time and he sliced it across, which it typically happens a lot in football. You will see footballers try it first time because it looks good on highlight reels. Purely that's it. And I think if Wirtz wants his first goal to Liverpool, he just needs to keep the simple things. Take a touch, hammer it home. That's all he needs to do, and that's what you do. Because if you take a touch, if the ball's coming across like that, if you take a touch, goalkeeper is thinking, okay, if you're going to take that first time, you're going to go to the right there. You're going in that bottom right corner. You take a touch, you knock that keeper. See, that keeper's going to be on the right, and he's on the wrong step. So if you take that touch, then you can go and then send that into the right hand side. I don't know how to explain that very well, but I got my notepad. Yeah, it was panicked, but pens. The right one. That's the right one. So if I don't know how to really explain this. But he's on the edge. Wirtz is there. Keeper's there. Ball comes across like that. If Wirtz takes a small touch just out to there, because if the ball goes there and he tries to slice it, he thinks he's going there in the first place because he's wrapped his foot round. If he takes a small touch, he can just take that and then bend it round. If the manager of the goal's there, for example, just don't interest. If he takes a small touch, he can bend that. Keeper's already thinking he's going left. It's just simple little bits. There you go, tactical analysis for Westie TV. Who'd have thought you'd get that on this channel tonight? Anyways, right, well, it's been good. It's been good fun tonight. I've really enjoyed it. 22 points in that match, so feeling solid. Nice. Good stuff, Tyler. We will see. I can't really see anything about my TUI league, because TUI have decided. So the OCC league, they've decided to start scoring match day 2, which is sort of counterproductive. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see who tops after tonight. I think though there's gonna be some bonus points handed out. Ekitike definitely. Salah, I think, is gonna be another one that will get. Salah, I think, will get another one. What did he get? Oh, we got the points for the goal, didn't he? Because he's got 5 and 2. Yeah, probably got some defence contribution points too. Right, thank you very much, everybody. I'm gonna go because I need to have a quiet evening now, and I need to have a bit of chill time for me. I might go on FPC for a bit, to be fair. Right, thank you very much, everybody. I will see you all in. Yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. I think it's going to be... The next stream will be Sunday afternoon for Liverpool. Not Liverpool, United Arsenal. So we'll watch that game, we'll see how it is. And then I'm heading home for a bit, for a couple of nights. You're going to have Charity Cup. You've actually got Formula 1 out now. So I need to do the thumbnail for that. That's one thing I need to do quickly. And then, so you've got Formula 1 now out. You've got Charity Cup tomorrow with Barcelona Marseille. Day after, so that'll be Sunday. You're going to have Atletico Celtic, PSG Miami Monday, Bayern Wimbledon on Tuesday, and that's the 5 you got this weekend. And then after that, Napoli Real Madrid next week, BVB FBC 5, Inter Milan Tottenham, Al Ahly Bucks FC. So yeah, and I will get Bahrain together for you as well. So have a lovely week. I will see you all on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it already. Should be good fun. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you all soon. Have a nice night. See you later.